Howdy, long time no see. Um, this is just a small collection of images that I've put together. Um, I think I'm just going to go through them and talk about what I was doing at the time in the game, and yeah, just sort of get everybody up to speed about like what I've been doing um, when I've been playing rs3. So for a bit of context, in September. Okay, so actually in August, I was hospitalized. I had a gallbladder infection, and as a result of the trip to the hospital and um, the shit that happened there, I got a few weeks off work. I had nothing to do. Um, Originally intended to play my old school account, but I just couldn't be bothered. Like RS3 is a bit nicer in the respect that you can just sort of leave it running and you don't need to fucking lean forward in a lot of scenarios, and you can, just chip away at progress and shit like that. So I opted to play RS3 and just relax. And so I got hospitalized um, at the end of July, and then by the time that I was out and I had the bit of time off work, um, necromancy was set to release. So I figured, why not? And I spent 2 weeks, when I should have been in bed recovering, um, playing necromancy instead. So I basically just jumped in feet first, had no idea what to expect. All I knew about it was that it was a new combat style. Um, didn't follow any of the teasers or anything about it. I'd been really disconnected from the game for, I'd say, 6 months probably up until this point. So I just jumped in feet first and had absolutely no idea what to do. So I just logged in and played it raw and real. So I had um I had a little bit of money, probably about 10 bill or something. So I figured I could, you know, put some of that aside for necromancy if I wanted to, compete or anything. But I didn't. I was still poorly and was recovering from that shit. So just as I said, logged in and chipped away at it. And as I said, I didn't know anything about it. None of us really did. I did the combat version of it. There's two versions of necromancy. There was combat training and rituals, and I just did combat because it was easy. You could leave it running, um, and not have to worry about it too much, and just get XP. Um, it didn't really come out until people were getting like in the 105s. The rituals were the way to go with the traction and the little mini events things that happened when you were doing that. So yeah, I just did combat. Here's me killing the skeletons. They were good, very low defense and everything, and you just basically one hit them. I got threads of fate on my bar there. We used to collect that if I remembered to, and yeah, get a bit more extra damage, a bit more extra XP. And then here's me getting 120. I did the bulk of it through combat, as I said. I think I'm just doing rituals here to get the souls for all the unlocks and everything. Um, so yeah, it was 120. It was all right. Like it's not archaeology. It'll never be archaeology. Archaeology is like the single best skill release like in gaming fucking history. Like everyone was off work because of COVID, and we were all just fucking going at it. And necromancy was over and done with like within a week. Archaeology lasted a little bit longer, and it was just fantastic. We all really enjoyed archaeology. We were all on TS together, training archaeology. So yeah, archaeology was great. Necromancy was good. It was all right. It was better than nothing. Is the opinion that I had of necromancy when it came out. It's better than nothing. Um, and along with necromancy came two bosses. We had Hermod and Raziel, and Raziel was fantastic. Like Raziel's one of the best boss releases. Um, I'd probably say Yeah, it was well. They had a really good run because they did Elder God Wars, and then Zami was all right. I've not done Zami yet, but Raziel was fantastic, and Raziel really helped me both learn necromancy rotations and relearn my keybinds because I hadn't played the game in months. So it was really, really great in that respect. So it's just a few log updates from me. Really good money, really good armor and everything from it. And then this is me getting the log. I apologize. I've just got OBS looking at my fucking image viewing program. Nothing crazy. I'm just scrolling through them. But yeah, really good. I got that about 900 kills, and decided to finish off 1,000 kills just in case they ever added like a pet reskin like they did with Elder God Wars. So it was literally like 3 or 4 more hours of Raziel, which was fun. It's a good boss, really great boss. Recommend it if you want to get into learning full manual. Raziel's a good place to start, and it helps you to learn the basics of necromancy, and the basics of necromancy being death skulls, living dead, death skulls, basically. Um, as I said, I hadn't played the game for a really long time, so here's me getting my completionist capes back and everything. Um, that was all like fought 4 and 3 that I'd missed out on. So there was like, I don't even know, 20 or 30 hours of content, quote unquote content, there to do. So yeah, it was fun. It was always nice to work towards something like that. Would recommend it if you're on the fence of getting comp or trim or anything. Just work towards it. It's good fun. It's good grind. This is me getting my Mega Ducklings pet, which is required for Insane Final Boss, an event. I think I got this on like 4KC or something, and this is my raids preset from like years ago. Like I'd say besides the Zuck Cape, um, besides that Zuck Cape, I'd say this is from like I don't even know 2021 or something, 2020 even. Um, but yeah, this is dumb, but I got it done. So yeah. And then this is me doing the wood cutting because you need um, fragments of the Camdo hatchet or something, and you need that for rune score. So yeah, I just AFK'd the things, the trees and shit. Took ages. I wouldn't be surprised if it took me about 12 hours to get that fucking thing. Just chipping away at it. As you do on all things with rs3, just chip away. Um, Before I stopped playing, I'd been working on the next log, and I was only missing one item. So I decided, if I was going to start anywhere, I should start with, these half-completed logs that I had, lying around. So I went back there with necromancy, learnt the necromancy rotation, and yeah, I got I got it the next day, which is good. So yeah, necromancy fucking shreds at well, it shreds everywhere, but at Nex it was good as well because the previous kills that I'd done had been with range, and the range method was pretty sweaty, so it was kind of nice to go to necromancy. Not to say that necromancy wasn't sweaty, but it was good. I was pretty happy to get that finished off. It's a shame about next drops being worth fuck all though. So yeah, that's that. And so after that, I set my sights on starting Elder God Wars because I'd finished Croesus, but um, Kerapac, Zuck, and Glacor were all untouched. I'd literally done no kills. I AFK'd normal mode for um for Reaper for Zuck. I think I'd done some AFK at Glacor, and Zuck I did 3 normal modes for the capes, and then I botched a hard mode for the upgrade. And yeah, decided if I'm gonna take on anything, you know, whilst I was still kind of like fresh back to the game, I was going to take on these, and I started with Kerapac, and I soloed all of my Kerapac hard mode, so all the drops were mine to keep, and it was fantastic. It was a definite learning process, but they had a promo on at the time where auras would reset and sign of lives would reset. It's when they released that rune pass and they like released the break in case of emergency thing and gave us a load of great shit for BVM. So people didn't cry so much when distracted by BVM. So made full use of that event. Did a lot of Kerapac. Um, and here's a picture of me getting my first drop, a shaft, all to myself. Did all my Elder God Wars was with magic because it's the combat style that I was A, the most familiar with, and B, my favourite. I didn't want to use necromancy. Didn't fully understand it really, and magic's a lot more versatile, utility and everything. So just use magic. Yeah, I had to go like pretty sweaty with Kerapac solos as well because I was like still a bit new to coming back to the game and everything. So I had to use a Grim for the crits and everything like that. But it worked out all right. I managed to get the lightning skips down probably after about 300 kills or something. So it was really good not having to deal with that because if there's any mechanic that's going to cause you mither, it'll be that lightning, that Kerapac. Here's another one of me getting the gem, which is good. Um, a lot of, well, not really as much money as there used to be, but still a lot of money. So there's log at 126 kills. It's just a cool little glitch where the time clone of yourself is still 138, despite the max combat being 152 now because of necromancy. Yeah, Scripture of Jas, those things since necromancy released are like 80 mil or something at the time, so they weren't anything to scoff at really. I got quite a few of those as well. I think about like 8 or 9. Um, yeah, talking about chipping away, wildy events. I hate wildy events. They are fucking boring. I hate that I not being able to commit to hours of things because there's a fucking wildy event on at some point in the near future. Um, at the end, I just only did the specials, so KBD, Infernal Star, and Bloodwood Tree. I only did those ones, and I managed to finish it off in December. These screenshots are all from September, though. Another drop from Kerapac. Here's a log looking at 323, as I mentioned. Scriptures are full, doing pretty good. But logs, that's a really, really good log. Kerapac shouldn't really. If you're ever thinking about going for Kerapac log, I'd recommend it. It's a really great boss, really good fun, really good money. You'll learn a lot about the combat system there. Um, there's nothing really too difficult about it either. It's just there's 3 phases, and you're just doing the same rotation every phase, basically using the time skip extraction button thing. In Camdo at a tree, that was that rune score that you saw me trying to get with the wood cutting. It took a really long time. The scrimshaw that I've got on here is like superior tree shaking or something like that, and it worked out where it was like 1 scrimshaw per piece for me. So it was a really long thing. And then here's me finishing Kerapac log. Got the Kerapac pet, which was my last item. Finished at like 500 kills or something, but I had to keep going because I wanted the 1,000 kills for the pet skin, and then that's me getting the 1,000 kills for the pet skin. I got that about 550, and then I finished this off. These 2 screenshots are about a week apart. No, 2 weeks apart. So yeah, I wasn't. I did my best, but it was. I'm not that guy that does 10 hours of bossing a day. I do like 2 or 3, and that's me done because it's very strenuous. And then this is the log that I finished. I finished my 3rd staff. These staffs sold for about 1.5 bill each. And yeah, 7 scriptures are full. That's nearly 800 mil. G-Conk. It's only like 50 mil a scripture, but it's still decent money. And then the pet, obviously. And then yeah, as I finished that, I went back to Zuck. I'd only been to Zuck once to get the cape, and then this is my first like successful kill, like as in one attempt. So I got the stone and everything. And yeah, from this point, it was just a case of like chipping away, getting that kill time down, and finishing the log basically. So he's been killing 5, a little bit better time, but still not what I wanted when I was doing Zuck. I was really only looking the only thing I was really looking for when I did Zuck was being able to do 2 kills an hour. So anything under like 25 minutes was perfect, basically. Um, so yeah, I managed to get it down. You see here my PB is like 26 minutes. It's not amazing, but they could still do 2 kills an hour with that time, so I was happy with it. Um, and then here's another a decent kill. But still no drops, as you saw in that last screenshot. I'd done like 30 and I hadn't gotten any drops. But yeah, here on Zuck 50, I managed to get a sword piece, which is good. Really happy about that. And then this is an hour later. I got Magma Tempest, so that's another, one off the log. And you see, 26 minutes. The kill times are going down a little bit. Um, it's all just familiarizing yourself with the waves. So the way that I looked at Zuck, okay, is you've got 3 igneous waves, which are all the same. You execute those in the same way. You've got 3 special waves, which are all incredibly easy to deal with. Um, and you've got 3 waves at the end. So you have triple Jad, which is easy, Harakan, which is easy, and Zuck, which is easy. So effectively, out of the waves, 9 of them are just easy that they're not gonna cause you any trouble. Like the most dangerous thing is missing a prayer switch on Jad out of all of those waves. So it wasn't like that difficult. The only waves that were difficult, I think it's like 7 and 8 and like 12 and 13 are both difficult because you get a lot of the same style of monster spawning. But I just hugged the northwest like safe spot place for most of it, and you plant your sun and you deal with them, you prioritize, and you kill them and you get through it. It's just learning the order to take care of them, and the abilities to use G-Chain with Omni Power is really good. The Calcite Rebounder in my inventory here is it's got Coroming on it, so I can use it for defensives and for that. So that's yeah, it worked out really well. Another drop, Ancient Hill, and a new record, whatever that it was. It doesn't say, but it would have been like 25 minutes or something. But judging by that, I think it says 35 there. There's a log, 55 kills, so the luck turned around completely. Got an entire sword and the Magma Tempest at 55 kills. These sword pieces are like 1 in 27, so it's quite lucky there. And here's a double drop, a 30-minute kill. This was a scuffed kill. Like, look at my invent. Like, no food left or anything. A 30-minute kill, and I got a double drop, which is fucking crazy. Really good. Here's me getting the Volcanic Shard, which is the pet from Harakan. Is a really nice log because I got a lot of rune score. I got like 100 Jad kills, 100 Harakan kills, 100 Zuck kills, log for Harakan and shit like that. So it's really nice getting all that injection of like rune score and stuff. Really good. And yeah, 2 birds, 1 stone finishing this log here, which is really good. And then this is funny because I was so you have to do 100 normal mode Zucks for Insane Final Boss. So I opted to go and do those a little bit earlier as to um, sort of accumulate thresholds for the pet for when I went back to hard mode. Um, and judging by the aura, I did 2 normal mode kills, and I got the Zuck on the second normal mode kill. So the thresholds that I was, working towards were now, null and void because I'd gotten the pet, so it was fantastic. I'd gotten a scripture of full at some point prior in hard mode, and then yeah, went to normal mode, did 2 kills, and got the Zuck pet, and I was really really happy with that. It's one of 5 moments where I've been particularly animated over a drop. That was great. And then here's the log, at 94 kills where I finished it. 2 swords, fucking stupid lucky. 2 magmas is above average, and yeah, the scripture. And then, yep, just chipping away. Because again, with Zook, you have to do, well, you don't have to, do anything. You have to get 200 kills for pet reskin. So I, did 200 kills, which is like really, really hard work. It's over 100 hours easily of zucking. So yeah, you see someone with that pet, they are a nerd. But yeah, 126 kills. I didn't get another sword piece. Oh wait, no, I did. I got a core, a magma core at like 180 or something to finish my 3rd sword, and then it might be a picture of it. Here's me at 150. Nothing's changed. Me getting a screamer here, sub 23. I think it's still my best time, but improvement of 57 seconds. Must have done some shit on the waves differently there because I never reached that again. Um, Next to no food uses, which they use there like 3 pieces of food or something, 2 pieces of food. Uh, and then here's me finishing off the 200 kills for the new appearance on Little Zook. And then after that, I had to go back to normal mode um, to get my IFB requirement. And these 2 screenshots are taken 10 days apart. So normal mode's a slog. It's not difficult. It's just a fucking slog, and they will probably change it in the future. But I'm not about that future gaming, man. I just want to get shit done and not have to go back to places. So with Zuck finished, next was Glacor. Oh, here's a log when I finished, by the way. I didn't really get anything else. I think I got another scripture and another magma from my 100 normal modes. Um, that was it. And then after that, we start at Glacor. And yeah, we got off to a start. I think I got this at about 300 hard mode kills. And the way that the way that I did Glacor was I just streak until you die or streak until you unique. And I got this, judging by the kill time, at about 500%, 600%. And again, this was another moment where I'm like, yes, fucking hell. Because this thing is notorious. So there's 2 things about this. It's fucking notoriously rare, and you need 2 of them for the log, which is, some would say unique, others would say fucking stupid. But yeah, and here's the log. A few nihilists and an offhand and shit like that. Yeah, 352 kills. So yeah, really good that. Really happy about that. Here's me loading my wrong preset. So I just had to enter the instance and die, which was not fun. Only happened once though. I learned from the mistake. And yeah, such as all at Glacor, just long streaks with no drops. Another long streak with 0 drops. But a few kills later, I got a fucking fat haul of nihilists. You need like 52 of these to finish the log, and that's like over a third of them. So yeah, that was good. Instantly claimed that. So these screenshots are from December now, and this was a Secret Santa event that we did in EE, and I asked for PVM supply. So the minimum spend was 50 mil, and the maximum spend was whatever you wanted to spend. So I asked for PVM supplies and big pages, and this guy just gave me all of it, and yeah, like 250 mils worth. Like fucking hell, that's amazing. So big shout out to this guy. Uh, that really did make my RuneScape Christmas. That was really great. I was really happy with that. Really, really great. And then here's core number 2, 652, very low in rage again. So that was the 2 cores done, and I was finished with the cores. I just needed to get a scripture, the requisite nihilus, and a artifact. So I was like, okay, Oh, and you need 1,000 kills of this as well to get the pet reskin. So I was like, okay, we'll go back to hard mode, finish off the 1,000 kills, and then pivot to normal mode to get the other drops. And in the same fucking day, oh, another one. again at really low enrage. So I I don't think they were the same hour. No, they weren't. But that was fucking crazy. You know, so they made like uh, just fucking yeah, really fucking crazy. Very very lucky. Here's me getting the lucky arcane spirit shield that again notoriously rare from the dumb Christmas event thing. But yeah, I know people who bought spins and stuff to get these things, and I got one of them from a present. I was really happy with that. Here's the Glacor log. Really, really good looking log. I'm missing the pet and the two meme items. So I started a streak and got two Nihilists, so there's instantly claimed those because Nihilists are good. Always claim fucking Nihilists. Here's me getting the pet. Hard mode again. So yeah, that was really good. And then I only had the scripture of when and the leg artifact left, which for those who don't know, normal mode +5. It's a 1 in 170 to get either of them, which really isn't that bad. So after I got my 1,000 kills, I definitely intended to pivot to that instead. But I got my scripture full on like one of my scripture of when on like one of my last streaks, um, doing hard mode to get the 1,000 kills. So that was good. And yep, here's the log again. There's the scripture. Um, Good log. Yeah, a lot of Nihilists. Did really well at Glacor. And yeah, here's another fat Nihilist haul. 19 Nihilists from a 70 kill streak. Fucking crazy. And then yeah, as I said, I pivoted to normal mode to get the artifact, and I got it within 15 minutes. So fucking really happy with that as well. Finished that log, and then that was Elder God Wars complete. So there's the log. I got very lucky on on I'd say all of them really, which is bit a bit of a worry because the logs that I have remaining, these ones, um, I've got some crazy hard things to get on it, like Vitalis and Staff Override from Solak and shit like that. So this is just a collection of what I've got left. The rune score, so that's your kills and certain achievements and stuff like that. Requisite hard modes if they're required. Like a thousand Solacs for Perdita, man. Like that is a lot of Solac. Um, Araxor and stuff like that. Araxor base pet is notoriously quite rare to get as well. So yeah. But before start, so I finished Glacor on like the 3rd of January. Um, because like December, man, I could not fucking play. I was too busy, and I did a lot of stupid things, a lot of stupid self-destructive things over December because I was just busy and overworked and tired and everything. So it was really nice to have a few days off at the start of the year and finish that log. Like it was very, very nice. But my New Year's resolution coming into 2024 was right before I start anything new, I'm going to finish these cleanups down here. So Dragonkin Laboratory, which I haven't touched since 2021, I finished the log at like 17 normal mode or 17 kills or something. But I had to go back and get rune score for just the rune score basically. So I had to kill 100 of those. Next, I hadn't been back since necromancy release, and they changed gold appraisal. These chests used to be 1 in 20,000, and now they're like 1 in 1,000. And I'm only missing one. I got the other 4 before they changed that because I got again stupid lucky. So I wanted to go back and finish that off, and Yakamaru, or more specifically raids. I had been raiding for, so you can do one raid. Well, that's not true. You can do one loot raid every 2 days, which is how I've done about 250. So like nearly 2 years of raiding basically, and I was still missing the fucking pet. I had like 270 kills or something, and I was still missing one of the pets. So I wanted to get these three done at the bottom really. So here's me chipping away at ED ED2. I got a flurry from Astalon, which is funny, but yeah, just had to grit my teeth and go through them. I did about 2 hours of them a day, and just yeah, slowly made my way through it, man. Uh, yep. So here's 50 kills of Varric. Nothing crazy. Again, using mage, not necro. And then his BSD done, 50 kills. Pip, AOD wanted to get some progress made towards that last chest, and here's a codex on I think this is a 6-man kill as well. I think one of the minion tanks wasn't in, and yeah, I stuck it out and I got rewarded. So yep, fucking Yakiminu, I'm still riding the high of finishing this fucking log. You've seen the game, like yes, like fucking finally, man, fucking finally. um, yeah, what a fucking slog this bet was, man. Like, I was lucky to have these guys from Raid FC that were doing a Yaka hour, and we just killed Yakamaro for an hour. We got 40 minutes left on the hour here, and I stuck it out till the end, help these guys finish off as well, and then left, and then never, never been back, never going back. Fucking Raids 2 would be successful in the modern year, but nah, they don't make them like this anymore, man. This was a fucking slog, really, really hard work. Um, but so good, so you can even hear in my voice how happy I am to be done with that shit, man. Here's me getting my Bombi as well, which is cool from hard mode. Yeah, that took a long ass time. Um, Probably about 40 hard mode or something at this point here, if not more. I'd say a bit more, maybe 60. I don't know. It's hard work, but I still need the last remaining kills for the rune score and the IFB requirement. But after that's done, I'm never doing hard mode fucking Virago again. Fuck that. It's not difficult. It's just long. 75 kills of ED2 here. These two images. Yep, hard work. Fucking did not enjoy that. Another dex here. One kill time's drastically different here. Um, get another codex. These are good because this is keeps, and these things like 800 mil. And then here's another one of me and a clanmate called Rip Slade. We both got one on the same kill. It's like EE wins again. It's fucking good ass. Really, really good team. Really good team. I haven't been back to AOD in a few days because I've been busy and I have been learning Solak as well, one of my friends, and that's sort of taking priority because AOD teams are much easier to find than Solak teams. So, and Solak is, as I said, a long log. It's probably about 200 hours, I'd say, Solak log. With average luck, if you get unlucky on one of these fucking cosmetics, you'd be there a really long time because it's a 1 in 500, a flat 1 in 500. You don't make progress towards it like you do a pet with the thresholds. It's really, really hard work, really daunting. Kill 8 of them an hour, and yeah, a lot of work. And then here's me finishing off my Varric Liths and Blackstone Dragons, and yeah, again, never going back there. So with raids done and ED2 done, it's time for me to take on some new bosses in the new year. Araxor is one that I've always been hesitant to learn, and I just woke up one morning and Araxor changes its path, like the path availability. One path out of the three will always be closed, and in this instance, the worst path, Minion Path, was closed, and the other two paths, Darkness and Acid, were open. So it's very, very easy rotation to learn on. And I just thought, yep, rip the band-aid off, get this shit started, get it fucking, chipping away at it. So here's me getting 50 kills. Here's me doing the bronze achievement where you have to kill kill him in full bronze, but you can use an offhand blight. So I just put Coroming on this and just Grickoed it, and the EOF got SGB in it. So yeah, really, like that's 75 rune score. It's a good achievement. They don't give bosses achievements like this anymore. It's just KC. Like Raziel didn't have anything crazy, but like Raksha's rune score is fucking dead really difficult. The Rex Matriarchs have a rune score achievement called Extinction Event, which was really hard, where you have to kill them all at once. You have to kill like 3 of the Matriarchs within, I don't even know, like 5 seconds of each other. Really difficult. So you got like Bleed 1, Wild Magic 1, and then fucking SGB the other or something like that. It's really, really difficult. But this wasn't hard. This was easy. You know, I had like 50 kills at this point, and I just did it. And yeah, eat food, use defensives if you need to. That's a leg bottom that I needed for my log, but I'm gonna get a load of those. So just throw it in there. Some achievement. Here's a more rune score and another rune score here. Me and my friend arranging to go to Solak, and here I am at Solak. Uh, kills aren't crazy, but they're kills. Um, it's familiar, it's easy, you know, and the hours are consistent. We both know each other's playstyle well enough to know how we're gonna take the boss on and shit like that. So yeah, good fun. Like Solak, and then yeah, before work the other week, I finished my 100 kills, so you get rune score for that. And here's my log. I got my purple mushroom here on 2 KC. That's one of the 2 1 in 500s on this log. So you've got purple mushrooms 1 in 500, and then this staff is 1 in 500, and then it's 1 in 200 for any crossbow, 1 in 400 for a specific one, and then there's the Grim is 1 in 200, and then Select Pet is like 1 in 1200, but the threshold's 240. That's definitely nothing to scoff at either. This log is incredibly difficult in terms of time commitment. And then that's your lot. That's where we're up to is Solak. So I've also been recording this video. I'm just AFKing, getting some clue scrolls, and I'll probably, because Araxo paths are crap at the minute. It changes tomorrow. I'll probably do some more tomorrow, start some more tomorrow. But I am enjoying a little morning to myself, chilling out, looking through some screenshots, and yeah, this is where we're at. Current goals going forward. Chip away at Araxor log and Solak log, and then after Araxor is done, I'm going to start Telos, because as I say, I've only got a few left really. This is a lot of hours of bossing, but I'm hoping I can get done by the end of the year. I'd say Araxor is probably about 60 hours. Virago is that can go either way. Vitalis is stupid rare. Telos again can go either way. Solak is over 200 hours. Zamarok can go either way. The the funny thing about Zami is that he drops like an entire armor set, so Havoc, top, bottom, hat, and boots, and yeah, you could get 60 Havoc bottoms before your Havoc boots. So that's a bit weird. And Vorkath, this is a bit stupid because they just recently added a new drop exclusive to the hard mode table, and I haven't touched hard mode yet, and I don't know how to do it, and I'm going to be upset if I go dry on it because I don't want to do hard mode Vorkath. I don't want to do Vorkath really, so that's probably going to be one of the last ones I do. But yeah, maybe by the end of the year, get this shit finished off, and yeah, that'll be good. Yeah, and then we're here. So yeah, I don't know if anyone fucking cares about any of this shit, but it was nice to go through, a bit nostalgic and everything. But yeah, I could do this for my RuneScape, my old school RuneScape screenshots as well, if you wanted like an episode on that. But yeah, cheers.